then talk about this M and Q position. Let's see. All right. Okay. Give me a second here. All right. So let's share this one. Taking a short here and Q. You guys can see this here. This is on the evaluation account. Let me share screen. A little bit late on this entry for NQ. I have other 50K accounts I'm going, so I'm taking M and Q on those. But a little bit late on the entry. Ideally, I would prefer to enter probably at 903 or 908. That's because I want to get a confirmation close below the VWAP, the session VWAP. That's what we're seeing here, but I entered all the way down here. So about 30 points later, which is fine. I just had to adjust my risk, my stop loss to the entry point, ideally where I wanted to be. And so we got our point of control at 851 down here. And that is a good sign. Then we have value area low below. So just letting the market do its thing. Let me see go back to the screen. Who trades off the DOM? You know, I always wondered how many people do that. I'm not a chart trader myself. I don't click on the chart. Every time I do, I mess things up, that's for sure. I did not update this thing. At least this is their financials. So I got 2 contracts here, just sitting and waiting. Price is going. What does a heat map show? Let's see. We are entering a bit of a darker shade between 870 to 850. So hopefully we just blast through that and go for more orders around the 840 level, and then hopefully we could just make it down to 815 based on the heat map. That's what's showing. So we had a clear resistance level above the 910 to 930 level, and so price rejected, went down. We're going lower. Overall, NQ has been choppy. If you zoom out to a daily chart, let's see, to the heat map. So we did break it. I got caught in these breakouts, these false breakouts on the hour chart. We'll go to this first. So you could just see I had 2 entries here, and one entry at 902 crashed down 400 points. So I got saved some money there. I got out and then entered long at this new high at 26,000. Touch back uh, over 200 points, and so I got exited there. I think I tried to go one more. I did a small position, like small, 2 micros or something, because of the volatility. We had CPI this morning, and so it was kind of wild. I kind of just stayed obey and not really participate, because leading up to it, if you look at the like a smaller time frame chart, um, the night before, last night before CPI, I was hesitant about entering because of just the way that the market was going. And usually you would see this depending on like how big the announcement is. CPI at 330, of course, start opened up at 911 and over 100 points for this one bar. And then, of course, volatility, dust settled. It touched second time, 20,000, 26,042. Strong rejection, 200 points down, touched it one more time, and then we tried to blast through, and we actually got a close above this previous high, but it wasn't enough to sustain, so failed again. So big range bound. So I just didn't trade this whole morning for that. And here we are now. Dust settled, volatility toned down a little bit, anticipating the market to just move down in this range here. And so that's where that is. See how this thing. Yeah, so it's going a little bit. We're trading a few points lower. A little bit of nice action right now for the time being. A little bit off. London didn't officially open, but here we are. So let me talk about this gold trade I just posted in our Discord, and it's going long, man. So late entry, I would ideally wanted to enter at 46.13, but got an entry 3 points later, 30 ticks later, and I was just following. It was moving up nicely in my favor, and then this one bar right here, I was following. I put my stop loss right at this low, right? And so, but I just took profit here, and then sure enough, price. I left one account, my live account, to trail here, got taken out. Of course, it just rallies up another 20 points. Like, come on, man. But it is what it is. I'm just waiting for the next setup on gold. Let's look at the hour chart here. Nice breaking out. I should be getting back in because this is a breakout long. So I'm just going to execute on my other account. I can't do it on my funding account because I'm going to hold this one overnight or, throughout. And so I just got to execute here. True. 625. All right. So that's that. I like that breakout long. They did bump up the margin requirements overnight for metals, for gold, silver. I think, what's silver at? Spot is at 89, all-time highs. If we zoom out, folks, this is a kind of market. Look at this thing. Is Bitcoin or what? No, it's silver. We've been $33. Last time we traded above 49 was 2011. And I don't think, has there been any? No. Last pump was 2008. Big drawdown from $20 to $8. So Look at that. Look at that spot. Man. I don't trade silver futures. I like gold better. Just the way it moves. That is a nice looking chart. And you definitely want to be bullish. That's for sure. Let's look at oil. Weekly choppy, but somewhat bearish. Yes. It's been long. It's kind of, zooming out to these bigger time frames kind of just gives you an idea or perspective on what the markets are doing as a whole. To look at the bonds, not much. UB treasuries could be setting up for something. These low bounces, we do need a breakout, a solid confirmation close above like 124 something. That'll be a nice way. Wheats, nothing much. Let's look at natural gas. We are bearish. We'll see how that one plays out. Nice moves. And Q. What's the Nikkei doing? All-time highs. Come on. Let's get back to our trade. Pulling back a little. Heat map showing. Let's see. Yeah. Definitely want to, like this movement, watching the DOM, this. Quite a bit of movement here, but yeah, it's going back to our entry point. Now let's see, we got a spread about 4 ticks. So I think some orders are just coming in. $870 where I got in. That's been pretty interesting, or quite a bit of attention, because 51 trades here, and then 866 is another point, and it's further down, and we got 55 transactions here, 65. So we'll see. So man, let's do tick charts. Yeah, this is pretty much the only move I'll be looking at right now. Waiting for oil to present something. I did just get back in long for gold. It's going to be a swing long. But M&Q short right now, or NQ, and M&Q on my other accounts. I'm just going to let these roll. And let's see, what do we have tomorrow for announcements? PPI tomorrow. That's going to be 3:30 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Unemployment Thursday, 3:30. So we'll see how the market shapes up prior to this. But I'm going to let this trade run. I'm going to go golfing, hit some balls right now. So, yeah, this is going to be a short one for you folks. I'll definitely post the outcome of this trade in the Discord, whether it be a win or a loss. Yeah, I'm going to go hit some balls and let you guys know about this trade. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Stay safe.